Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're planting maize or sweet corn this season, you might be wondering, should I plant in long straight rows like a traditional farm or in blocks? Today I'm going to show you which method is actually better for most home gardeners, why it matters for pollination, and exactly how to do it step by step. Stick around because this one simple change can give you fuller, sweeter ears of corn. Let's dig in. Maize or corn is wind pollinated. That means pollen from the tassels at the top has to physically land on the silks of the ears. If pollination fails, you get those disappointing half-filled cobs. The planting pattern you choose has a huge impact on how well this natural process works. We'll compare traditional rows versus blocks, and I'll tell you which one I recommend for beginners. First, let's talk about traditional long rows. This is what most big farms do. You plant one long line, maybe 30 to 36 inches between rows, and 8 to 12 inches between plants. Pros of rows: easy to walk between for weeding and harvesting. Great if you have tractors or machinery. Looks neat and organized. Cons of rows: poor pollination in a single row or just two rows. Wind blows pollen straight past the plants. Plants are more likely to blow over in strong wind. You can end up with patchy ears, frustrating after all that work. Now, planting in blocks. This means grouping your corn in short rows or a square rectangular patch, at least 4 rows by 4 plants or bigger. Why blocks win for home gardeners? Much better pollination because pollen can come from plants in every direction, no matter which way the wind blows. Stronger against wind. Higher success rate for full, plump kernels. Still easy to manage in a backyard garden. Studies and experienced gardeners consistently see better results with blocks in small to medium plots. Measuring, planting. Here's exactly how I do it. Step 1. Choose your spot. Corn loves full sun and rich soil. Work in plenty of compost before planting. Step 2. Plan your block. For beginners, aim for at least a 4x4 or 5x5 foot area. Space rows 2.5 to 3 feet apart. Within each row, plant seeds 8 to 12 inches apart. Step 3. Plant the seeds. Sow about 1 to 1.5 inches deep after the soil has warmed up past 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 degrees Celsius. I usually plant 2 seeds per spot and thin later to the strongest one. Step 4. Water gently and keep soil moist until they germinate, usually 7 to 10 days. Step 5. Mulch around the plants to retain moisture and suppress weeds. As your corn grows, you can add a little fertilizer when they're knee-high. And remember, plant at least 10 to 20 plants total for good pollination. You'll see the difference when the tassels appear and the silks come out. In a block, those ears fill out beautifully. A few more beginner tips. Plant in succession every 2 weeks for a longer harvest. Consider the hill method if space is very tight. Plant 4 to 5 seeds in small clusters 3 feet apart. Water consistently. Corn is thirsty, especially when forming ears. Watch for pests like corn borers and birds. Row covers or netting can help early on. Varieties matter. Choose one suited to your climate. Check with local extension services. If you're farming on a larger scale, narrower rows with proper equipment can also boost yields. But for most of us growing at home, blocks are the way to go. So, to answer the big question, for most home gardeners, planting maize in blocks is better than long single rows. You'll get better pollination, fuller ears, and a more reliable harvest. Try it this season and let me know in the comments how your corn turns out. Which method are you using? Drop a photo if you can. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future gardening videos. I've got more beginner guides coming soon. Thanks for watching, happy planting, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, word count.